Hi everyone. Today I am here to discuss the paper and give you the analysis for our corporate accounting and financial management paper, which is there as per the new syllabus given in this December 2023 attempt, okay, which is a CS Executive Group 1 paper 4 for the new syllabus December attempt. Okay, so I am Fatema Kagalwala. I have been teaching the corporate accounting and financial management subject now over many years. I have also taught the same in the institute of our company secretary of India, and I love this subject. Practical subjects are the ones which you can score really good marks, get exemptions in the papers. I have also gone ahead and got in exemption at around 70 to 80 marks, okay, in between of that. Okay, so even I have written proper solving papers. Okay, so this is a switch again from the MCQs to writing an entire paper solving the sums in a proper journal entry balance sheet method. Okay, even the financial management sums which require a complete solving. So I have also done that, and it is in fact a better way to score good marks, okay, in this type of papers. Now we all know that our subject of corporate accounting and financial management is into two parts. So our marks are 60 for corporate accounting and 40 for financial management. So even the question paper here, okay, now the question paper is going to be as per, we know the entire index, that we had 10 chapters for corporate accounting carrying 60 marks, and then we again had 9 chapters for financial management. Now let's go ahead and review the paper. Okay, what are the questions which were asked by the institute, so we can follow this strategy, keep up with the pace of what institute is expecting from us, and solve that and make our practice better for the future attempts. Okay, so first part is talking about corporate accounts. Now if you see part 1, the first question, okay, here they have given you the entire details of an organization for shares, okay, with the amount of application money, allotment money, first and final call money, okay, and the amount of premium which are they going to collect on the shares. So this first entire question, they are asking you about pro rata, about the number of shares which they have kind of rejected, okay, and the pro rata allotment and forfeiture. So entire journal entry and recording of the transaction, which is for good 8 marks. Okay, I have always told you all, and I am going to tell you all today also, issue of share capital, okay, issue of share capital, counting of share capital, issue of share capital, redemption, forfeiture, reissue, all that is very, very important. It is a very important chapter. So the paper itself here also, if you see, it has started with issue of shares, okay, wherein they have given you the entire transactions which you have to record in the journal entry form. I am taking you all through the review just to understand what was the paper, how the marks were being allotted to the questions. The detailed solving of the paper we will take up with another video, okay, where I'll solve each and every sum for you in the way they have been asked for. Okay, so this particular question number 1, it is 8 marks for part A. Then if you see 3 marks, same again, it's of the same question where they are just asking you to prepare a bank account and give the bank balance and in the light of the transactions. And there is one theory question which they have asked you about the securities premium account, the way that has to be treated under Companies Act 2013. Okay, so 8 plus 7 marks are covered in the first very question. Okay, next goes to, so this is all about share capital. So 15 marks is accounting for share capital. Question number 2A, which starts with a summarized profit and loss statement and balance sheet, which they have given us for the year ending 31st March 2023. Okay, where they have given us the profit and loss account, and they have given us the small balance sheet also of ABC Limited, and they are asking you about the ratios, all the different types of ratios to be calculated: current, liquid, gross profit margin ratio, net profit margin ratio. Again, all this is related to the aspects of the company account. Financial statement analysis. Once the statements are prepared, how you do the analysis, it is taken up from this particular chapter. Okay, I have done all these sums also in great detail with lot of practicing of the same type of similar sums. So for 5 marks they have asked this question. Then coming to B, talking about debentures. As always I have told you, and now again, debentures is very important. Debentures, issue, redemption, everything, all the other related aspects of debentures is a very important chapter. Okay, so if you see, they have asked you about how to treat the profit and loss on the sinking fund investment related sum of debentures, and one they have asked you about again to deal with the balance of the debenture sinking fund account at the time of its redemption. Both the sums are based on the sinking fund method of redemption of debentures, which is total of 5 marks. Okay, they look very big, but when we will be solving it, you will come to know that it is so simple and easy. Then coming to C of question number 2, okay, wherein they have given you entire income statement, and then they have given you certain projections and forecasting. Okay, so this again comes from the chapter which is forecasting of financial statements. Okay, forecasting of financial statements, wherein they have given you certain projected details of sales, etc. Okay, and we have to then calculate the projected net income, again for 5 marks. Coming to next question number 3. So here I can say that accounting for share capital, sorry, I have ticked on the wrong one. Accounting for share capital was for good 15 marks. First question, compulsory question. Then we saw financial statement analysis also was for 5 marks. Forecasting for 5 marks. The ratio was asked from financial statement analysis, and accounting for debentures was also for 5 marks. Okay, now coming to the next one, which is underwriting. They have given 4 underwriters, they have given the applications, the amount on the equity shares, and they have told us that we have to kind of find the liability of all the individual underwriters. Now again, underwriting is one of the topic which is given in the related aspects of company accounts. Okay, so related aspects of company accounts again here is for 5 marks. Okay, again a practical question to be solved. Next, they have given us a balance sheet, okay, in which they have mentioned about the preference shares, securities premium account, general reserve, profit and loss, and they have told us about redeeming the preference shares, okay, after utilizing available profits to the maximum possible extent, and we have to journalize these transactions again for 5 marks. Again a practical question. This again is from accounting of share capital, wherein we have part of preference share capital, redemption of preference share capital. So I can say here it is 15 plus 5, 20 marks already. Okay, then coming to the C part, balance sheet they have given us, and they have told us that there is a 1 bonus share to be issued for every 4 shares held, and we have to repay the debentures at a premium of 3%. We have to record these transactions both together. There is a bonus shares also to be issued, and then there is a redemption. Okay, repay the debentures at a premium, and we have to pass the transactions in form of journal entries. Again, this is a part of related aspects also. You can say lesson number 6 or lesson number 4. So here again, if you see, it is 5 marks I am adding to it. Okay, so 20 plus more 5, 25 marks. Okay, then coming to question number 4 or 4A. Now you have a choice. Okay, in question number 4, that is the last question of your first section, we'll have a choice. Either you attempt 4 or you attempt 4A. Now in 4, they have given you a small box in which they have given you the acquisition date and the percentage acquired. This all entire sum, okay, is for 5 marks. It is a very small sum, though the details look very big, but they have asked you to ascertain the share of the parent companies, okay, in the profit of the subsidiary company based on the date of acquisition they have given and other details which they have given. So the consolidation of accounts here, this is a part of consolidation, 5 marks. Next problem is also holding limited, subsidiary limited, wherein they have asked you to find out, okay, balance sheet of S limited exhibited profit. So they were asking you to find out calculate the goodwill and the capital reserve and minority interest with the help of balance sheet and the other details which they have provided. So 5 plus 5 marks again for consolidation. And then they have a last question about cash flow statement, which is for 5 marks. Cash flow statement is another chapter altogether. So consolidation here became for 10 marks. Cash flow statement is for 5 marks. And they have given an alternate to question 4, wherein 4A they have asked you all the theory. Okay, 5 marks each. So 15 marks of theory is here. So they are asking you to find out the 3 golden rules of accounting, which is again you are from your theory chapter. First one. Then what is meant by the XBRL, which is from your second chapter, which is theory again. So 5 marks here, 5 marks here. And the accounting standards and IFRs, again theory of 5 marks. So basically, as I have always told, the first 3 chapters are for theory. You really have no practical problems. The module has also not given any problems to be solved. It is all based on the theory. So first 3 chapters, if you have read it well, done it in the form of question and answer format, you will be able to attempt these short notes of 5 marks each, and it is very scoring if you write it point wise. Okay. And if you see the other subjects, okay, other chapters, all chapters they have asked 5 marks question. There is no chapter where they have missed. But if you see accounting for share capital is for 25 marks. Okay, so the focus on this particular chapter is very, very important. Okay, now I am moving to part 2, which is financial management. The first question number 5, there will be 5 and 6. Okay, now this is only for 40 marks. They have given you about a company and they have given you about certain information about their segment of marketing. Okay, they have given you either share capital, debentures, fixed assets, raw materials, direct wages, etc. They have also given you a lot of other information. But what are they asking, okay, from you? You are required, okay, the board of directors of the company is desirous of knowing the amount of working capital that they will require to meet the planned level of operations for 23-24. So based on all this information, they are asking you to prepare the working capital statement. Okay, all the additional information, this is a part of the entire question. You are supposed to estimate the working capital required, add 10% for your contingencies, prepare a forecasted profit and loss account and a forecasted balance sheet. So the first 20 marks, okay, 10 marks plus 5 plus 5, it is all about working capital management. Okay, 20 marks is here. Next is question number 6 or 6A. They have given us information of wages, material, administration, overhead, etc. They are asking us to find profit volume ratio, break even point, margin of safety, profit, etc. That is a part of your capital structure. Okay, so here it is good, 5 marks. Alright. Then we have calculating the net present value, profitability index, and which equipment should be accepted. This is a part of capital budgeting, 5 marks. Time value of money and capital budgeting both together. Okay, so that is of 5 marks. And the question number C, 5C, is talking about certain profit less interest on debentures, income tax, and they are asking you to find the EPS and the percentage of cost of capital. So this is your cost of capital again for 5 marks. Okay. Question number D. RS Limited, they have given you certain details about the shares. Okay. They have also given you details about the dividend of the current financial year, the capitalization rate. Dividend is not declared and dividend is declared. You have to calculate the market price based on that, and also on model. Again, this is a part of your capital structure. Okay. Sorry, part of your dividend policy. So this has been asked from dividend policy, 5 marks. So done. 20 marks here in working capital management, and the balance 20 marks as I have done the marking. Okay, capital budgeting, cost of capital, capital structure, okay, and dividend decisions. Alright, and question number 6A, an alternate question to 6, again is theory. Okay, so they have asked you what do you mean by Arun indicator, explain there is the Hamenda equation, and also calculate the coefficient using that information. Annuity due, ordinary annuity, briefly explain the emerging roles of a financial manager. Okay, so this is also theory, has been asked from the introduction from the other chapters, and operational approach to financial decisions, which are again a theory chapter. Security analysis, these are all theory based chapters. Okay, so if you see, there is theory, okay, in each section. Okay, 5 marks each, so 20 marks of theory in part B and 15 marks of theory in part A. So good 35 marks is like your theory. Okay, if you see, 35 marks of the entire paper was in the form of theory. Okay, and 65 marks was in form of practicals. Okay, so they have asked you everything, like from each chapter. However, the most important chapters which they have focused in part A was accounting for share capital, and in case of part 2 they have focused on working capital management. Okay, so we will keep this strategy in mind for our future solvings also, the way we are going to solve our sums and the way we are going to take up each chapter. Okay, the theory, the practicals. All right, so you all can join my course and join Jahangir tutorials here. The link is given in the description. Okay, so you will come to know how I have solved each and every sum, explaining the theory concepts also of that particular chapter. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. See you all soon. Bye bye.